things.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Well, you may have a certain perception about how serious lawyers may be. But RazorTV finds out there's a side to legal professionals that will tickle your funny bone. We bring you an exclusive peek at the debate between the member of Singapore Academy of Law and the Singapore Corporate Counsel Association, or the SCCA. Their topic: Singapore is a cool place for hot debates. Roll tape!
Couple of things. Firstly, I'm not here to mediate. I'm here to provoke. 2 years ago, I was on the media debating team against the law team. Adrian was on the team. Okay. You know how the lawyers were dressed? In their black robes. I wanted to tell them there are cooler ways of being hot. Can you imagine coming for a debate? I have no idea, Adrian. Why on earth did you come in your black robe? And today you're in a sari. You just don't like being yourself, do you? That's true. All right, now, without further ado, I've prepared something by way of introduction. Welcome to an evening of fun, with words, wit, and hopefully a dash of substance. I believe, going by the success of the annual fun debates organized by SAL, we'd be having the pleasure of both, seeing people debate, seeing people take shots at each other, and actually seeing lawyers make fun, or have fun, or sometimes even making fools of each other. But in a very compassionate, in a very gracious way, as lawyers always do. It's very important that we understand that this particular way of introducing a subject that's pretty serious should become the norm. Singaporeans should really try and chill a lot more. I was just sharing with Francis just now that Channel News Asia should be doing a lot more programs like this, which is also a form of reality show, which they are so hung up on. This sort of programs are good. Don't you think so? Anyone who doesn't agree, you can stand on your head. Okay. So, well done to the organizers. When I was asked if I would moderate, how could I refuse? Especially when it's yet another chance to rib old comrades such as Chelva, Deborah, Adrian, be debated against each other at the fun debates organized by the Law Academy. The subtext, of course, is that as moderator, I have full power, or so I was told tonight, to do as I will as long as it contributes to the success of the event, which is to stimulate fun and spontaneity in a planned way, Singapore style. So it's all planned. The motion, of course, I suggested doing away with the motion for this debate. That's when I realized that every megalomaniac has another more powerful megalomaniac perched above him. I was vetoed. So yes, I'm pleased to announce the motion: Singapore is a cool place for hot disputes. I must admit, it's quite a cool motion, a creative conundrum, but much shorter and easier to understand compared to the old SBC debates, SBC motions that were complex sentences, or sometimes even paragraphs, that appear to be crafted by drafters from the Aegis chambers. My reading of the motion, after very careful analysis that spread over 4 days, was that the terms cool and hot are not, in this context, used in its literal sense. And therefore, there's no reference to temperature. Guys, it's a joke. You guys are supposed to be cool. If so, the proposition would have to, if that is the understanding of these two terms, cool and hot, the proposition would have to stand on the heads to get the motion accepted. I believe the words are in celebration of the black Americans' clever use of opposites to make a point. You know, in black America, when you say, she's bad, you know what that means? She's good. She's fat means she's really slim. Really, if you go down to South, to Carolina, that's how people make these references. So you are allowed to use these references today, even if your complexion appears not to permit it. The teams proposing the motion, we have first speaker, June Bautista, Director of the International Center for Dispute Resolution, ICDR. As Director, June heads ICDR's regional office in Asia and oversees its daily operations. He advised... Sorry? Manuel Batista. Okay. Give him a big hand, please. He advises lawyers, companies, and governments in all forms of international dispute resolution, including international arbitration and mediation. Of course, he's from the Philippines, as you can see from his attire. Very proud. How dare you in Singapore? He's got a Bachelor of Laws from the University of Philippines, College of Law, and his Master of Laws from NYU. Now, this is what he thinks is funny. He sent me this. June should really get some exercise, enjoys reading, and is addicted to Coke Light and Lost, and contrary to popular belief, does not sleep in a suit. He thinks this is funny. At age 4, he was seen sleepwalking at a disco by a group of people. June is still wondering why he was invited to participate in the debate, since he has yet to win an argument against any of his ex-girlfriends. Is that true, June? Do you need help? Ladies and gentlemen, first speaker of the proposition, June Batista. Manuel Batista. No, you're not going to speak yet. I'm just going to introduce everyone first. You didn't hear what I said. I've got power. If you didn't stand up, I'd say, why are you sitting down?